Yes, people, a very, very happy evening to all of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, we are starting with a brand new topic today, which is inventories. Mark this chapter very, very important, not just from CA foundation point of view. This chapter is equally important from the CA intermediate point of view. Guys, the true name of this chapter is valuation of inventories, which is governed by accounting standard 2. What is accounting standard? In detail, we'll discuss in the chapter 1. But to tell in one single line, accounting standard is nothing but a rule book which lays down the accounting rules and regulations. In what way you're supposed to do accounting. That in depth is discussed in each and every accounting standard. So in total, we have how many accounting standard people? 29 accounting standard, of which 2 are deleted. Withdrawn is the right word. And we have at present 27 accounting standard. One among those accounting standard is accounting standard 2, which talks about valuation of inventories. Sir, then why have they written the word inventories here? Why not AS2, valuation of inventories? Because in this foundation level, they are not covering the entire accounting standard 2. A part of that has been extracted and introduced in the CA foundation level. Like for accounting standard 10, an extract was taken and introduced in form of depreciation and amortization. Got it, not got it? Like that, an extract of accounting standard 2 is inventories. Clear or not clear? Whatever you're studying here, it's got a continuing effect in the CA intermediate level. In fact, some questions are asked from this topic also. Got it, not got it? And more fully in the intermediate level, we'll discuss the advanced topic of the AS2. Now, if you're ready, I will start. Fantastic. So now, guys, this term inventories is not something that you're learning for the first time. You are already familiar with this word inventories. This is nothing but closing stock, opening stock, which you often came across in your 11th and 12th standard. Opening stock, closing stock is nothing but inventories. Got it, not got it? Now, in today's class, we have to understand a couple of things. So first, we'll try to understand that in this financial statement, where does inventory appear? Where does inventory appear? One, that I will discuss. Second, I'll discuss what is the meaning of inventories laid down by accounting standard 2. Accounting standard 2 has defined inventory in what ways? That is the discussion for today. Now, please tell me, people, in the financial statement, where do you find inventories? Opening inventory, closing inventory. Opening inventory means opening stock. Closing inventory means closing stock. Where do you find it? Sir, opening inventory appears only in the trading account. Whereas closing inventory appears in two places. One in trading account, second in balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet part I'm not discussing. I'm focusing now on trading account. In the trading account, we have two inventories. One is opening inventory, second is closing inventory. My simple question to all of you. Why does closing stock, closing inventory appear in the credit side of trading account? This is my first question. Why do we record closing inventory in the credit side of trading account? Okay. Second, what is the impact of this closing stock on the profitability? What is the impact of the closing stock on the profitability? If you understand that only, we will understand the importance of the term closing stock. Why closing stock valuation is very important, we'll understand that. Got it? So for that, you have to tell me two things. One, why do we record closing stock in the credit side of trading account? I'll discuss in detail what is closing stock, what is closing inventory, in that what and all item comes, what are the different types of inventories, everything I'll discuss today. But I want to understand in the first instance, why do we record closing stock in the credit side of trading account? Okay. So those who have done with me classes 11th and 12th, you have said the term, it is reversal of purchases. For other people, I have to make them understand. Okay. So in front of you, I have prepared one trading account. It says that the opening stock is 100 quantity. The rate of that is 10 rupees. And the total cost is how much? 1000. 100 multiplied by 10 is how much? 1000. What is opening stock? Sir, inventories purchased last year which I did not sell last year. So those were the closing stock of last year. Closing stock of last year becomes the opening stock of current year. Hence, it is coming on debit side. In depth, why it is coming on the debit side, I'll discuss in the final accounts of the sole proprietorship concern. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Then what happens? During the year, we have purchased 1000 quantities of goods. So you didn't even tell us that we are dealing with what product. Quantity is given, no. What quantity? What product? Chocolate? Wonderful. He says, sir, chocolate. So opening quantities of chocolates are 100. 10 rupees is the cost per chocolate. Total cost is 1000. Like that, in current year, I further purchased 1000 chocolates at 10 rupee each, and the cost is 10,000. Any problem? In that way, can you please tell me what is the total quantity of the goods that I have in the business for the entire year? What is the total quantity available throughout the year? 1100 is the total quantity of chocolates available for sale throughout the year. Out of this 1100 chocolates, how many chocolates have you sold? 800 chocolates has been sold. 800 chocolates has been sold. What is the selling price per chocolate? 30 rupees. So what is my total sale price? 24,000 rupees. Out of 1100 chocolate, how many have you sold? You said 800. So how much is unsold? How much is unsold? 300. 300 is unsold. Out of 1100, if 800 chocolates are sold, unsold is 300. Now the question is, why should we record this closing stock here? Why should we record closing stock here? Tell me. Okay, others. Some people answer me, sir, closing stock we record because if I don't record closing stock now, no, opening stock will not come. Oh, உனக்கு அடுத்த வருஷம் ஓப்பனிங் ஸ்டாக் வேணும், அதுக்கு நீ க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் இந்த வருஷம் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுவேன். ஓகே, ரைட். One reason people tell me this. Another reason, sir, if you don't record closing stock, profit will be wrong, GP will be wrong. I'm asking them, what will be wrong? You're telling GP is wrong. No, what is wrong in GP? Don't know, sir. Tell no. This question is a very practical question. Tomorrow when you go for articleship, there, the accountant who is sitting there, he will ask, why is closing stock coming in the credit side of trading account? He'll ask you a practical question. How clients see, the person who does not know accounting properly, how they see, I'll tell you. அவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா, sir, closing stock is appearing on the credit side of trading account. Credit side of trading account is called as income or gain side. Correct? Trading account is nominal account. Debit all expense and losses, credit all income and gain. So anything which I record on the credit side, it will increase my profitability. It will keep on increasing my profitability. For example, if I make this closing stock 4,000 rupees, tell me what is my gross profit? Gross profit will become 17,000. So closing stock increases means your profit also increases. Yes or no? So client is asking, sir, if you record closing stock, my profit is increasing. If you don't record closing stock, what is happening? How much is profit now? Tell me. If I don't record this closing stock, what is the profit now? 13,000 rupees is profit. The moment I record closing stock here 3,000, it becomes 16,000. So client is asking, sir, the moment I record closing stock, profit is increasing. If profit increases, your taxes will increase. More profit, more tax. More profit, more tax. Vikya the porul, closing stock is what? Vikya the porul. The goods which is not sold, why should I book the profit of that and pay tax? Is what your client is asking. As a CA, how will you convince your client? Closing stock should come here. 100% correct. But your client is telling that if I record closing stock, this is increasing the profit. Increase in profit will result into increase in tax. Why should I pay tax on that amount which I have not earned, which I have not sold? Why should I pay tax is the question. So I want to know from all of you. This is 11th standard concept. Nothing to do with foundation. But I'm still asking. Is the question valid of the client? Yes. Is client asking a valid question? How will you convince him? In the Mari question, foundation exam, varadu. You will pass foundation. Inter also such questions will not come. Inter also pass. You are sitting in articleship. This question will come. Now, how will you tackle? Yes, because of Matching concept. Because of matching concept, we are recording closing stock. Sir, matching concept. What is matching concept? Matching concept says that record only that much quantum of expenditure which has contributed to the revenue of that year, or record that much quantum of expenditure from which you have derived the benefit. Got it? Not got it? Simple. Previous chapter, what did we do? Depreciation. In depreciation, we purchased one asset for 10 lakh rupees. I'm going to use for how many years? 10 years. So applying matching concept, what did they say? When the asset is going to give you benefit for 10 years, when the asset is going to give benefit for 10 years, then the expenditure also you allocate for 10 years. So benefit is coming for 10 years, record expenditure for 10 years. So the depreciation concept is come because of which concept? Matching concept. Same principle is applied here. Look on the debit side. Look on the debit side. Opening stock is 100. Closing stock is opening stock is 100 and purchases is 1000. So in total, what is your purchases in quantity? 1100. If I ask you what is the total cost? 11,000. Okay, wow. Out of this 1100 chocolate, how much have you sold? Don't say 800. Only 800. How much have you sold? Only 800. அப்போ எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர்ல வந்து நீ 1100 quantity expense record பண்ணிருக்க. Whereas income side you have recorded income only for 800 chocolates. Expenditure side you have recorded expenditure for 1100 chocolates because debit all expense and losses. Trading account is nominal account. If anything is appearing on debit side, it means it is either expenditure or loss. Appo this 1000 rupees is expenditure? Yes. Is this 10,000 expenditure? Yes. Got it, not got it. Gross profit is the resulting figure. So don't tell that. So this is also coming on debit side. No, this is also expenditure. Can we say like that? No. Anything which is coming on the credit side is of income or gain in nature. Got it, not got it. So debit side, you record expenditure for 1100 chocolates. Credit side, you recorded income for 800 chocolates. Is it fair? ஒரு பக்கம் பாரம் அதிகமா இருக்கு. One side it is less. One side recorded more item. One side less item. Is it even matching? We are not telling the amount of expenditure and the amount of income should be same. We are not telling that. We are telling that the quantum should be same. Quantum should be same. Now, by selling chocolates or by selling how many chocolates are you deriving benefit? By selling how many chocolates are you deriving benefit? 800 chocolate. So matching concept says that you should record here expenditure for 800 chocolates only. But how much you have recorded? For 1100 chocolates. So how much extra chocolate ka expenditure have recorded? 300 chocolate ka extra expenditure is recorded. That we have to remove. That we have to remove. அப்போனா debit side la வந்து 300 chocolate expenditure அதிகமா இருக்கு. On debit side, we have recorded excessive expenditure to the extent of 300 chocolates. Yes or no? Now I have two options. I have to reduce this 300 inventories ka cost. I have to minus 300 inventory ka cost. So what can I do? From this net purchases, I can minus 300 inventory ka cost. Yes or no? This is one option. In final accounts, we call this method as adjusted purchase method. Adjusted purchase method. But some entity feels that we will not do this. இது பண்ணா அவங்களுக்கு comfort இல்ல. Why that comfort is not there, I'll discuss in final accounts. So they wanted the alternative method. So tell me people, debitல அதிகமா இருக்கு அப்படின்னா reduce பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? We'll give a credit. If debit is plus அப்படின்னா இந்த plus reduce பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Minus. So debit is plus means credit is minus. So the closing stock what you're recording here on the income side is not the income. It is reversal of income. Sorry, it is reversal of expenditure. It is reversal of expenditure. So credit sideல நீங்க ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றது எல்லா டைமுமே income gain கிடையாது. If you apply modern rule, expenditure is what balance? Debit balance. To increase expense, debit. To decrease expense, credit. To increase expense, debit. To decrease expense, credit. To record expense, debit. To reverse expense, credit. Where have you recorded expenditure extra 300? On debit. To reverse, I have to give credit. Got it, not got it? Tell now. So, the closing stock which is appearing on the credit side of trading account is nothing but a reversal of excessive expenditure which is recorded on debit side. புரியுதா? Tell me no. Clear or not clear? Now, very simple rule. 1,000 is my opening stock or expenditure. 10,000 is my expenditure for purchases. What is my total expenditure? 11,000, which is for how many chocolates? 1,100 chocolates. In that, I have to remove expenditure for 300 chocolates. So minus 300 chocolate expenditure. How much it is? 3,000. Debit means 11,000 positive. To reduce that, give credit minus 3,000. So why this closing stock is appearing on the credit side of trading account? It does the job of reduction of excessive expenditure which you have already recorded on the debit side. Debitல நீங்க அதிகமா ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. அதை ரிவர்ஸ் பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? கிரெடிட்ல வந்து என்ட்ரி போடுறோம். புரியுதா? So when client tells you by recording closing stock profit increases, it is not true. இந்த closing stock இல்ல அப்படின்னா என்ன ஆகும்? If this closing stock is not there, what has happened? You have recorded excessive expenditure. Excessive expenditure has already reduced your profit. அதிகமா ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணிடுச்சு. அது திருப்பி நார்மல் கொண்டு வரதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? கிரெடிட் சைடுல ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றோம். So if I don't record closing stock, this profit which is reflecting, how much it is? 13,000. This is not a true profit. It is a suppressed profit. Why the profit is suppressed? Because on the debit side, you recorded 3,000 rupees, which is the expenditure for 300 chocolates extra. நீ டெபிட் சைடுல 300 ரூபா, சாரி 300 சாக்லேட்ஸ்க்கு 3000 ரூபா அதிகமா ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிருக்க. அப்பனா ப்ராஃபிட் வந்து அந்த அளவுக்கு குறைஞ்சிருச்சு. So your actual profit is 16,000. Because of recording excessive expenditure, the profit is reduced. To bring the profit back to normality, we have to add back. அதனால தான் closing stock record பண்றோம். The moment I record closing stock here for 300 chocolates into 10, 3,000, the profit which is suppressed by 3,000, it comes back normal to 16,000. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. All of you. Online people, got it? Not got it? Clear or not clear? Everybody, online people, what do you say? How's the concept? Making sense? Does this make sense? Very good. Now, in this discussion, one thing we have observed. In this entire discussion, one thing we have observed that. What we observed that if this value changes, it has got a direct impact on the profitability. If closing stock increases, profit increases. If closing stock decreases, profit decreases, which means closing stock, that is closing inventory, has got a direct impact on the profitability. So if this value is not derived properly, your profit can go wrong. If your profit goes wrong, your tax calculations can go wrong. So getting the profitability right is important or not important? Yes. To get the profitability right, getting the valuation of the closing stock done is important or not important? Very, very important. You were lucky in 11th and 12th. In fact, even in foundation, you're lucky. When you prepare a final accounts question, in the question itself, they'll tell you closing stock is valued at 3,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. The question itself is telling you this is the value of closing stock. Have you ever thought, how did we derive at that value? The person who's preparing the question, how did he get to know that the value of the closing stock is 3,000 rupees? Have you ever asked? No, ask. How, sir? He has computed the value. He has calculated that value in accordance with accounting standard 2, which talks about valuation of inventories. So accounting standard 2, valuation of inventories, teaches us how to derive the value of the inventories in your books of accounts. Got it? Not got it? This is what we're going to learn in this particular topic. So first question, why does closing stock appears on the credit side of trading account? Are we clear with that logic? Okay. First question answered. Second, closing stock ka value has got what impact on the profitability? Closing inventory has got what impact on the profitability? Sir, it has got a direct relation. If closing stock increases, profit increases. If closing stock decreases, profit decreases. So which means these two things have made me conclude that a closing stock has got a very important relation with the profitability. If the closing stock is not valued correctly, your profitability can go wrong. If your profitability goes wrong, your tax calculations will go wrong. Hence, it is very important for a business entity or enterprise to get their closing stock valued correctly. Now you'll ask a question, sir, what is the big deal in this, sir? So easy, no? 10 rupees cost price. whatever quantity மிச்சம் மீதி இருக்கு, multiply by this, get this. No, my dear friend, it's not that easy. Now, tell me, I purchased first 10 chocolates at a cost price of 10 rupee. Then I purchased 100 chocolates for 11 rupees. Got it, not got it. In total, how many chocolates do I have? How many chocolates do I have? 110 chocolates. I'm taking separate example. Out of this, I've sold 15 chocolates. 15 chocolates. How many chocolates? 15 chocolate. This 15 chocolate is gone from which lot? Now, some people will say, sir, we'll take 10 from here, sir. Remaining 5 from here. Got it, not got it. Some people will say, no, sir, we'll take 10 from here, 5 from here. Possible, not possible. Probability இருக்கா இல்லையா? ஒவ்வொரு சொல்ற வாய்ப்பு இருக்கா இல்லையா? இருக்கு. Got it, not got it. Okay. இது chocolate. You are able to segregate. You told very comfortably, take 10 from this, sir. Take 5 from this, sir. I'm talking about you are into oil business. Oil business. You have 1 barrel of oil. In that barrel only you store all the oil. Only your barrel. In that only you store. So yesterday you purchased 10 liters of oil costing 100. Today you purchased another 20 liters of oil costing 110. In total, how many liters do you have? 30 liters you have. Now, 15 liters sold. 15 liters sold. Now tell me, people, from which lot you took the oil? Tell no. Tell no. Now tell no. You'll ask oil. I'm taking 15 liters, okay? You tell me you are belonging to this lot or this lot. Will you ask oil? Will oil answer? No. Problem is there or not there? Tell no. So for this, solution is there. Where? In accounting standard 2. Got it, not got it. உனக்கு ப்ராப்ளம் புரியுதா? ப்ராப்ளம் புரிஞ்சா ஈஸியா சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்கும். யூ ஹேவ் டு ரியலைஸ் ப்ராப்ளம். இதெல்லாம் எவனும் சொல்லிக் கொடுக்க மாட்டான். இது நான் தான் வந்து இன்ஸ்டிகேட் பண்றேன். This is very important. You have to understand the problem. Okay, what is the second problem? Sir, rate, what a big deal, sir. Rate is very clearly given. No, I will ask you rate. இப்போ நீ வந்து 10 ரூபாய் எடுக்கும் போது will you only take the purchase cost of the inventory or along with that some other cost should I add or not add? When I take the cost of closing stock here, should I take only the purchase cost or with that am I supposed to add something else also? Add something else, he's telling. What to add? That expenses. So one is telling that expenses to be added. Some people are telling why to add. So again, opinions are coming or not coming. Different opinion are coming. Appona, problem is there. If clarity is there, for one question, everybody will give one answer. If multiple answers coming means what is the reason? அப்போனா ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. அதுக்கு வந்து சொல்யூஷன் வந்து யாருக்குமே தெரியாதுன்னு அர்த்தம். அந்த சொல்யூஷன் தெரியப்படுத்துறது தான் AS2, valuation of inventories. Got it, not got it? Till now. Okay. Apart from that, people have more doubts. Sir, Mr. X is running a store where he sells the shoes. He purchased 100 pair of shoes at 500 each. He sold 60 pair shoes, total of 700 each on various dates. Now the question is, when he should record inventory? Should he record inventory at purchase? Purchase பண்ணும்போது purchase entry. Purchase account debit to cash. Purchase account debit to creditor. Purchase entry okay. Inventory entry, when should I record? இப்போ நம்ம ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றோம்ல, trading account debit to, closing stock account debit to trading account. Closing stock to trading account. In trading, by closing stock. This entry, when are we supposed to record? People have doubts. Should we record the time of purchase? Should we record at the time of sale? Should we record at the end of the year? Or should we record at each balance sheet date? Doubt is there or not there? For this, solution is not there in accounting standard 2. The solution is given somewhere else. But problem is there or not there? Till now. Okay. Now, next. This 300 chocolates irukattum, or how many shoes are there? 100 minus 60 sold. How many baki? 40 shoes are baki in stock. This 40, should I record at cost price? Or should I record at NRV? NRV means what? The sale price. The net realizable value. Should I record at NRV? NRV is not equal to sale value. But ippodhikku, since you don't know the concept, I'll put NRV as sale value. And reality la both same illa. So should I record the inventory at cost price, or should I record at NRV? Or should I record at cost price or NRV, whichever is higher? Or should I record at cost price or NRV, whichever is lower? Options irka? இவ்வளவு ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா confusions are there. So to seek a solution for all this problem, we are studying this chapter. உனக்கு ப்ராப்ளம் என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சா அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி படிக்கிறதுக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் இருக்கும். Got it, not got it. I'm trying to create a curiosity in your mind. Oh, so many problems are there. You're going to learn all this problem and give advice to your clients in future. For that only you're studying, no? Yes. Next, the cost should comprise of only purchase price, or should we include any other cost? People have so many doubts. Then people are having doubts. How do I present this inventory in the financial statement? How do I present it? How do I disclose the information with regard to this in the financial statement? அப்படிங்கிறது பல doubts இருக்கு. Got it, not got it. To understand very clearly. Any accounting standard to take, or in general, accounting standard to take. Each accounting standard are supposed to give you clarity in 4 aspects. They're supposed to deal with 4 aspects. One is called as recognition aspect. What aspect? Recognition aspect. What is recognition aspect? Or entry, when should I record? One entry, when should I record? On what date I should record? How I should record? That is called as recognition aspect. What is recognition? How an entry should be recognized or recorded in the books of accounts. How and when. How the entry should be passed, when the entry should be passed. That aspect is called as recognition aspect. Got it, not got it. Then, sir, entry record பண்ண போறீங்க இன்னைக்கு. You're going to pass the entry. What value? At what value should I record the entry? That is called as measurement aspect. How the amount should be derived. That is called as measurement aspect. Fourth, how do I present that item in the financial statement? Closing stock, how should I present? It should come as closing stock in the credit side of trading account. In balance sheet also closing stock should come. That presentation, how it should come, the accounting standard has to guide. Last one is disclosure aspect. Disclosure aspect. What is disclosure? Once you prepare a financial statement, which is balance sheet P&L, you're supposed to prepare notes to accounts. For what purpose? For disclosure purpose. For disclosure purpose. So, in the notes to accounts, how do I disclose the information? That guidance also is given by accounting standards. Got it, not got it. You take accounting standards in general has to cover how many aspects? 4 aspects. Which aspect? Recognition aspect. Open your mouth and respond. Recognition aspect. Measurement aspect. Presentation aspect. Disclosure aspect. Recognition aspect means what? When to record, how to record. When to record, how to record. This is answered by recognition aspect. Once you're about to record it, at what value should I record? At what value should I record? That is measurement aspect. Record பண்ணிட்டீங்க. அந்த item financial statement எப்படி present பண்ணோம்? How it will be presented in the P&L? How it is presented in the balance sheet? That presentation aspect. That is called as presentation aspect. Fourth one is disclosure. Apart from what entry of past, what additional information I should disclose? That is called as disclosure aspect. Sir, will all the accounting standard tell us all the 4 aspects? Not necessary. Some AS will tell about all the 4 aspects. Some will only talk about 3 aspects. Some will talk about only 2 aspects. In this accounting standard 2, we are going to primarily deal with measurement aspect and disclosure aspect. That is what is the main focus of this standard. That is why the name is not accounting for inventories. It is valuation of inventory. We are not going to learn accounting for inventory. And the inventory value எப்படி கத்துக்கணும் calculate பண்றதுக்கு. That is what we are going to learn. Hence the name is valuation. Means what? The focus is on measurement aspect. More disclosure aspect we'll learn in the C intermediate. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So are you able to understand what are we going to study? Roughly you've got an idea? Okay. Coming back. Sir, what is the objective of this chapter? Valuation of inventories. A primary issue in accounting for inventory. While accounting for inventory, this is a primary issue. What is the issue? How to determine the value at which inventories are to be recorded. ஒரு இன்வென்ட்ரி வந்து எந்த வேல்யூல ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணோம் இதுதான் பெரிய பிரச்சனை. People know how to record the inventory ka entry. People know how to pass the journal entry for inventory. Everybody knows. You also know, no? What is entry? Closing stock to trading account. Everybody knows. But the problem is, how do I calculate the value? Got it, not got it? So a primary issue in the accounting for inventories is the determination of the value of the inventory, which are to be recorded in the financial statement until these closing stocks are sold. Correct தானே? இந்த closing stock விக்கிற வரைக்கும் எப்படி ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணணும்? Got it, not got it? Tell no. Okay. The objective of the standard is to provide guidance on how entities must determine the value of the inventories to be shown in the financial statement until they are sold. This AS takes into consideration the following aspect. It takes care of measurement aspect, how the inventory should be valued in terms of amount, how the inventory needs to be presented in the books of accounts, that is books of accounts in the sense trading P&L balance sheet, and how it should be disclosed in the financial statement in the notes to accounts. We are going to focus at foundation level only this point, how to calculate the value of inventory. Got it? Not got it? Tell no. Super. Now, summary of what are we going to cover in this chapter. In this chapter, what is the coverage of this entire chapter? So first, we are going to learn today what are the various types of inventories. What are the various types of inventories? What is the meaning of those inventories? Third, what is the system of maintaining inventory? How do you maintain the inventory? What is the procedure of maintaining the inventory? What are the options available? What are the methods of inventory valuation? And what is the basis for valuation of inventory? This is the ultimate coverage of this chapter. Today, what I'm going to focus on, types of inventories. Types of inventories. All of you know that the business industry or business on the whole is bifurcated into three big industries. One we call it as manufacturing industry. Second is service industry. Third is trading industry. Broadly, நீ business பண்ணா ஒன்னா நீ manufacturer இருக்கலாம், இல்ல trader இருக்கலாம், இல்லனா service provider இருக்கலாம். இதுதான் மூணு ஆப்ஷன். இது தவிர்த்து வேற எந்த ஆப்ஷன் கிடையாது. Who am I? I'm providing service. I'm a service provider. I'm a service provider. DMart, what business they are into? Are they manufacturing anything? No. They're buying goods, selling as it is. So buying the goods and selling as it is called as trading business. What is manufacturing business? Manufacturing business is a process where I procure multiple raw materials. Then I put all of the raw materials together in a process or through a process in such a way that at the end of the process, a new product will emerge. A new item will get formed, which is very unique, different from its raw material. Got it? Not got it? Yes, tell no. Now, let me take one example. We are in which month? July month. What is July known for? My birthday. When is my birthday? Next week, 23rd July. So what will you all get for me? Cake. Oh, not Ferrero Rocher all. Cake. I will talk about cake. Cake. Okay. So you guys have to get cake for me. So for that, you have to learn how to make cake. No. So today I'm going to teach you how to bake a cake. Tell me, people, for baking a cake, what and all you need? Ingredients. What and all you need? Ingredients. Don't say maida. It's called as wheat flour. It's not wheat flour. It's wheat flour. Then. Oh my God. Refined flour. Oh, upgradation. Refined flour. Then. Sugar. Vanilla essence. Vana. Orange. I like orange cake. Orange cake. Orange essence. Then. I'll tell you, wait. To get even better flavor of orange, essence is not sufficient. You have to put orange zest. You know what is orange zest? Orange urunda. Tick. Powder will come. That is called as zest. What is it called as? Zest. ஒன்றும் இல்லைங்க, அந்த ஆரஞ்சு வந்து நல்லா தேய்ச்சா பொடியா பவுடர் வரும். அது உள்ள போட்டா ஜெஸ்ட் ஃபிளேவர் வரும் அம்மா. ஓகே. தென் பேக்கிங் சோடா, பேக்கிங் பவுடர், and what else? Very important. Condensed milk. Milkmaid. Condensed milk. Then some people add curd and all. I don't know. Butter. Very important. Butter. No palm oil. Butter. Ingredients for making cake. Butter paper I'll put in the cake. Okay, wow. People call all these items as ingredients. All these people called as ingredients. We CA people, we business people, we manufacturers, we don't call chiller language ingredients. We say raw materials. What do we say? Raw materials. Any problem? So are you clear with what is the meaning of raw material? Tell now. Okay. Now, all these ingredients if we put together, daura or gunda edutittu, oh sorry, English, no, I'm so sorry. What do we call that as? Bowl. Oh my God, bowl. நம்ம local people, daura gunda தான் வரும். Online people, video on. Laugh, no, on and laugh. Even looking at you, even I will laugh. We'll take a bowl. We'll put all the ingredients together. Tick, tick, tick. What is it called as? Oh, whisking. Oh, very good. It's called as whisking. Whiskey கிடையாது. Whisking. Mixing. Whiskey mixing na இவங்க எல்லாம் வேற மாதிரி எடுத்துட்டு போறாங்க. அவளெல்லாம் வேண்டாம்மா. Jing, mixing. Okay. That is called as what, you know? Batter. It is called as batter. புரியுதா? அந்த மாவு தண்ணியாட்டு இருந்தா பேட்டர், கனமா கட்டியா இருந்தா கல்லு மாதிரி இருந்தா டவ். ஆமா, recently all I got to know. You know all that? No? But then what? Should learn all that from me now. புரியுதா? மாவு liquid form, batter. So cake oda what you called மாவு வந்து it will be in liquid form, batter. Got it? Not got it? Okay. That is called as work in progress. The moment you put all the ingredients, cake is ready. Is batter eatable? No. Apna your work is half done. That is called as work in progress stage. Also called as semi-finished goods. Any manufacturing process which is half done, a product which is half ready, is called as semi-finished goods. So what do you do? That batter, you put, you empty that in a, what do you call it? If you want a heart-shaped cake, you'll put in baking tray. Baking tray. Oh. Okay, girls, I understand emotion. Control. In baking tray, whatever you say. If you want heart shape, put in heart shape, whatever it is. Once you put in that tray, you put inside microwave oven. For what? Baking. Okay, once baking is done, at home cake is ready for eating. But in bakery, it is not the case. Once the cake is completely baked, you're supposed to decorate it with fresh cream. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's not decoration. It is called as icing. It is called as icing. Mudilada. It is called as icing. Icing means cream tadavarudhu. Jum sollte. That is called as icing. Once icing is done, is it ready? No. You're supposed to pack. You're supposed to put in the corrugated box, pack. Now it is ready for sale. That is called as finished goods. Got it? Not got it? Now, for a manufacturer, the final product is called as finished goods. Now, he will sell it to the intermediary. Bakery person. So that bakery person is into what business? He's buying multiple cake from multiple people. He will sell it. He is called as a trader. Buying something to sell as it is. It is called as trading business. So for trading business, the same cake is called as traded goods. It is called as traded goods. ரெண்டுமே கேக்கு தான். But for manufactured, it is called as finished goods. For traded, it is called as traded goods. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Now, my simple question to all of you. For a cake baker, manufacturer, he will buy raw materials in bulk. Let me talk about refined wheat flour. That's what he said. Refined wheat flour, maida. He will buy in a huge quantity. Let's say 10,000 kg. Are you trying to tell me that by the end of the financial year, 31st March 26, full 10,000 kgs of refined wheat flour, he will use it? Is it possible? In any business, நீ வாங்குற raw material, what you call WIP, bake பண்ற finished goods, will you be able to empty that by the end of the year? Not possible. Now the question is, out of 10,000 kg, throughout the year, the entity has baked, or for baking purpose, they've used, let's say, 10,000 only. 9,500 kg. Got it? 9,500 kg has been issued to the production department for baking the cake. How much is the balance raw material in hand? 500 kg. So this is called as closing inventory of raw material. In quantity. Either would have to multiply one rate. Then I'll get the closing value of the raw material. Got it? Not got it? This 500 kg is closing inventory ka quantity. Multiply with the rate, I'll get the value. Got it? Not got it? Okay. Apona, in closing inventory, raw material ka inventory can come. Yes or no? Tell no. Yes. Second thing. Some industry work 24 hours. Do you know that? They don't stop. We people, how morning 9 o'clock we'll open the shop, night 9 o'clock we'll close the shop. We'll work only for 12 hours. Some manufacturing industry, their manufacturing process will continue for 24/7. No rest. For whom? Machinery. machinery will continuously run. But human being cannot run for 24 hours, no? So people take 2 shift, 3 shift. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? இப்போ 3 shift என்ன? 8 hours, 1 shift. So 8 hours, and then how many shift? 3 shift. So 24 hours. Some companies work for 2 shift for 12 hours. 9 to 9, 1 shift, another 9 to 9, 1 more shift. Like that, they run in shift. புரியுதா? Now imagine this cake baking company is manufacturing the cake 24/7. 24 hours அவங்க bake பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Tell me people, when continuously you are baking, now what happens? 31st March year end is coming. 31st March 26 year end is coming. Yes or no? Now 12 am dot அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it is financial year 25-26. The moment it become 12:01, oh my god, 12:01, 12 am 1 second. Okay, va? 1 second, no? Oh, 1 minute. I'm so sorry. 12 hours, 12 am, 1 minute. This falls in which date? It becomes 1/4/26. Yes or no? 12 am dot is 31st March 26. The next second when it begins, it goes to which date? 1/4/26. 1/4/26 is a part of which financial year? 26-27. Now 12 am, the batter mixing team has prepared the batter. The moment the batter mixing is over, the clock has struck 12. Appona 31st March 26, 12 am, batter is still in hand. Yes or no? How many kg is still in hand? Imagine 10 kg is still in hand. This is called as closing inventory of WIP. Closing inventory of WIP, which means the semi-finished goods also sometimes remain unfinished as on the end of the year. So that should I capture as inventory or not? Yes, because I own it. Inventory is my asset. I own it. So whatever I own it, I will record it in my books of accounts. Yes or no? Appo WIP, semi-finished goods, should I capture in my books of accounts or not? As inventory, yes or no? Yes. This is called as closing inventory of work in progress. Quantity wise, how much? 10 kg. Multiply with the rate, you will get the value of closing inventory of WIP. Got it, not got it? Tell no. Gundi here. Yes. What? Okay, she's telling sir, practical life. என்ன மனுஷன் வெட்டியா உட்காந்துருக்கான்? 12 am, batter, you are here. So 12:01 am, batter, you're next year. I'm telling any product, so whatever I'm discussing now, it is 100% practically applicable. புரியுதா? So 12 am க்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா, the clock strike 12 at the end of the year, all the department people become vigilant to understand how much is my quantity left. So they have to stop business for certain hours and do the calculations and make the entry in their register. So it is 100% practical what I'm telling. It is not for the sake of studying and studying. It is 100% practical topic. Got it, not got it? Now, like how we add the closing inventory of raw material and WIP, like that we'll have the closing inventory of cake also. Please understand. I told you, my baking company is manufacturing 24 hours, which means நீ வந்து சாயங்காலம் 6 மணி 7 மணி 8 மணி 9 மணி 10 மணிக்கு மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ண கேக்க விற்க முடியுமா? You'll go and sell that next day only. So from 9 p.m. in the night till 12 p.m. I manufactured 50 cakes. How many cakes? 50 cakes. Where will I go and sell? After 9 p.m. who will come and buy? Tell me, no. Which shopkeeper will come and buy? Nobody will come and buy. Which means this 50 cake till next day it is there in my stock. Apana, this 50 cakes are closing inventory as on 31st March 26. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So this is called as closing inventory of finished goods in quantity. If I multiply rate, I'll get the closing inventory of finished goods in value. Got it, not got it? Tell no. So in this chapter, we are going to learn how do we do the valuation of all these closing inventories. How to do the valuation for all these closing inventories. How to derive the quantity first. How do you derive that is an art that we are going to learn in this chapter. Second, how do we derive the value? And the quantity oda multiply பண்ணனும்ல rate, and the rate எப்படி compute பண்ணனும்? That is what we are going to learn in this chapter. Now, all of us very comfortably know that these three will go in your inventories. But what you wouldn't have dreamt about in your life is that these two are also a part of your inventory. What are they? Stores, spares, Loose tools. The tools which are loose is called as loose tools. Oh my God. Why the hell these are inventories? Okay. Next is packing materials. Packing materials. These are supposed to be inventory. Now the question is, what is the meaning of stores? What is the meaning of stores? Tell me fast. Stores. Sir, இப்படி பண்ணா I should imagine. Okay. இப்படி பண்றாங்க. What is stores? First example கொடுக்குறேன். Then I'll come and discuss the meaning. Lubricants, grease, engine oil, reduce friction in machine. Now, all of you know that when a machine is running for a continuous period, all of you know that in machine, there is a grease to avoid friction, lubricant இருக்கும், oil. Yes or no? Now, what happens is when the machine is continuously getting used after a period, it gets, the grease, oil gets dried. Even in our car also, when you give for servicing, in regular basis, you're supposed to put oil. We give something called as for oil servicing. Oil servicing. Purida. So a lot of machine requires oil, grease, lubricants for the purpose of avoiding friction. Okay, wow. So now what happens is if a machine is continuously running for let's say 5 days. After 5 days, imagine this machine needs lubrication. So will you take this machinery to the manufacturer again and again, ask him to put the lubrication? Namakar enna pandrom? For lubrication, we take it to the service team. If you're having Tata car means you'll go for Tata. If you're having Hero Honda means you'll go to Hero Honda. For multiple places, you will go. You'll take the car and go. Imagine I'm a manufacturer who's installed multiple machineries. For the lubrication purpose, will I take the machinery and go to each and every manufacturer? Not possible. So what will I do is, I will keep the stock of the lubrication. So that company will teach us. Lubrication dry ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா how to lubricate the machine, they will teach us. We will do the lubrication. Who will do? My staff will do. Who will do? My staff will do the lubrication. புரியுதா? அப்போ lubrication stock இருக்கு. End of the year. Now lubrication, should I call this as inventory or not? Now, this is not raw material. Is this raw material? Am I using engine oil for the purpose of baking? Tell no. நான் palm oil வேண்டான்ட்டேன். அங்கெல்லாம் engine oil ஊத்த முடியுமா நானு? Siddharth, tell me Kanna. If I put engine oil and give you in the cake, will you eat it? Palm oil ke கொன்றுவாங்க. Engine oil போட்டு எரிச்சிடுவாங்க. Not possible. It is not raw material. Okay. Is it WIP? Is it WIP? No. Is it finished goods? No. அப்போ where should I take this? It was a big problem for a lot of people. இது எங்கேயே எடுத்துட்டு போனோம்? Can I take this as fixed asset? Oh, on this you'll charge depreciation. Tell no. Where the hell should I take this lubrication in my financial statement? Tell. பாவம் அனாதையா இருக்கான். அம்மா தாயே யாராவது எடுத்துக்கோங்கம்மா என்னன்னு சொல்லிட்டு பிச்சை கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கான். அந்த டைம் nobody helped. Jain.S said, don't cry. நான் இருக்கேன் உனக்காக. You come here. So who gave house to live for all the stores? Jain.S இல்லாதவனுக்கு இருக்கிற இல்ல அந்த டைலாக் இருக்கு. வெயிட் இருக்கிறவனுக்கு ஒரு வீடு, கரெக்டா? இருக்கிறவனுக்கு ஒரு வீடு, இல்லாதவனுக்கு பலாயிரம் வீடு. ஆனா அப்படி இல்ல. For Jain.S வந்து யாருமே கிடையாது அப்படின்னா யார் வீடு? God. Only Jain.S. God and not God. Only Jain.S. So Jain.S said that you come here. I will take you as my inventory. I will take you as my inventory. So accounting standard 2 said that stores, stock what you have in the business, you will treat them as inventory. It is compulsory. You cannot treat them apart from inventory in any other form. You have to treat them as inventory. Next is cleaning supplies. Cotton, waste, detergent, gloves, helmet. For a lot of big construction industry, for the safety purpose of the staff, they have gloves, they have the helmet and all. No, appa adala enna asset no, you cannot treat that as asset because that is all what you call நீ வந்து wear and tear சீக்கிரம் ஆயிடும். Within 1 month 2 months it'll get spoiled. You cannot take this as fixed assets. So where will you record them? Inventory. Got it, not got it. Under inventory is what classification? Stores is a separate classification. Disclosure la இது stores னு சொல்லி தனியா காமிக்கணும். Got it, not got it. Okay. Store refers to indirect material or consumables. Consumable means not this consuming. Consumable means using the product in the business for the support of the business. Store refers to indirect material or consumables that are used in the production process, either used in production process or for maintenance or operation, but not directly to the part of finished product. Am I using this gloves, helmet directly for the manufacturing of cake? No. It is either helping me in the process of what you call maintenance of the business operation of business or in the production process indirectly. Got it? Not got it? Now, these are necessary to keep the production process running smoothly, but you don't sell them or you don't include them in the final product. Can I call lubricants as the traded goods? நான் வாங்கி விக்கிறக்க வாங்கியிருக்கேன், வாங்கி வித்தா அப்படின்னா that becomes my traded goods. Is it my traded goods? No, because I'm going to use them. So people were confused that how do I classify lubricants, cleaning supplies, safety gear? Should I put them as raw material or FG or traded goods? What and all? People had confusion. So they said that treat this as stores. Clear or not clear? Okay. Then comes spares. Machine spare, electrical spare, engine parts, IT spares, automobile spares. Such as what? Conveyor belt, fan belt, switches, fuses, wiring, piston, spark plug. For computer, we have keyboard, mouse, etc. etc. Brake pad, filter, headlight. Now listen. Have you all gone with your parents to Arichify Mavu? Wheat, grinding wheat. It becomes आटा पिस கஸ்டமருக்கு சொல்றேன் எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ்ல ஹிந்திமே ஆட்டா பிசானா தமிழ் வாட் வி சே மாவு அரைக்கிறதுக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் ஐ டோன்ட் நோ வாட் இட் இஸ் grinding something I know grinding wheat flour mill very good it's not flour it's flour mill in that if you see there is one machine in that machine there is one belt which will be continuously rotating have you observed there will be one belt which is continuously running so அந்த மாதிரி வந்து in machines we have something called as conveyor belt got it not got it it is called as conveyor belt now and the belt வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா it gets wear and tear very fastly within 1 month 2 month 3 month 4 month so to keep that stock of that conveyor belt or that belt so and the belt வந்து spoil ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படினா you'll remove the old belt and put the new belt got it not got it so like that you have a lot of spare parts used in the business so and the spare part in stock வச்சிருப்பீங்க that spare part will keep as a stock so that will be classified as inventory. Who says that? Accounting standard 2 says that. Now purpose you can read it. I'm going to discuss very shortly. It's not that important, but it is important for us to understand what is the meaning of inventory. Okay. Then what? Loose tools. In so many businesses, we have small loose tools such as hammer, Tamil sutil, nut, bolt, chisel, measuring tapes, handles, etc. ஒன்று ரெண்டு இல்லைங்க சில பிசினஸ்ல hundreds of hammers will be there. Thousands of nut bolts will be there. Tell me people, where should I record them? Am I going to sell the nut bolt? No. Am I going to use it in my business for manufacturing? No. I'm using it for my supporting purpose. Used in production, but not the final product. In the manufacturing process, like the machine is there. No. If machine gets repaired, I have to remove that one nut bolt and put another nut bolt. Some changes have to do in the machine. Some parts I have to keep extra. Got it, not got it. Loose tools, small tools. I'm not talking about big parts. I'm talking about small supporting tools. So that will be treated as inventories as per accounting standard 2. Got it, not got it? Here, Siddhi. Clear or not clear? Okay. Apart from that, so far what have we discussed? What is all a part of your inventories? Stores, spares, loose tools. Now we're talking about packing materials. There are 3 types of packing. First is called as primary packing. For example, the shampoo that you buy, it comes in bottle. So are you buying the shampoo for that bottle or are you buying the shampoo for that shampoo which you are going to put on your head? Shampoo. But shampoo கையில கொடுக்க முடியுமா? இந்தாங்க ஷாம்பூன்னு சொல்லி கொடுக்க முடியுமா? No. So that has to be packed. So bottles for shampoo, wrappers for chocolates. These are essential. Without this packaging, I cannot sell the product. So these are essential for sale. So these primary packing. So whatever packing bottles you have, imagine I'm ITC company. I have so many shampoo bottles, different types of shampoos I have. So for that, so many bottles I have in stock. Is it raw material? Can we call it as raw material? No, it's packing material. Purida. So that material is a part of your inventory. Who says it? AS2 valuation of inventory says that packing materials are a part of your inventory. Next is secondary packing. What happens? All the shampoo bottles are there. No, we put in carton box and then we pack it. So on the carton box cardboard box, carton box, bubble wrap, etc. These are called as secondary packing. Why are we doing this? For safe transportation purpose. This is also part of your packing material. Packing material is part of your inventory. Don't treat this as raw material. These are not raw material. What are raw material? That ingredients which are required to manufacture the product. Shampoo manufacture பண்றதுக்கு வந்து எனக்கு வந்து carton box வேணுமா? ஷாம்பு டப்பா வேணுமா இல்ல. So these are called as packing materials. Be clear. Some people confuse this with raw material. They treat this as raw material. No, this is not raw material. This is packing materials. Then comes tertiary packing. Wooden crates, big wooden crates. Either vanda. I'm just for bulk handling and logistic purpose. We have pallet and wooden crates. Even this is considered as your inventory. Even deeper povanda. We'll keep it very short. Got it, not got it. All these are part of your inventories. So coming back. This is from whose point of view? Manufacturing concern point of view. Like manufacturer, even the service providers have the materials, stores and spares. Got it, not got it? Tell no. Even these people have materials, stores and spares. In case if they have, for them also, this is a part of their inventory and they should value such inventory in accordance with accounting standard 2. Got it, not got it? Even trading concern, apart from traded goods, they may also have packing materials. They also may have store, spares and loose tools. Whoever is having whatever item, for all of them, this is called as inventories. Got it, not got it? So now, accounting standard. Yes, boss. The question what is asking is, sir, the stores I'm buying, no. The stores what I'm buying, no. I'm paying money for it. It is expenditure. Is it revenue expenditure or is it capital expenditure? That is a question. Okay, I have a question. Forget stores and spares. I'm in the business of buying and selling laptop. I'm buying laptop for the purpose of selling purpose. You tell me the laptop what I'm buying for selling purpose, which is purchase, is it revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? What answer are you giving for that? The same answer for this also. Okay, not okay. Purida, it is a revenue expenditure. When it is a revenue expenditure, when that purchases, stores, loose tools, packing materials are consumed in the business, then it is your expenditure. If it is not consumed, it becomes a part of my closing inventory. So I remove them from my expenditure. What is closing stock? In beginning, I told you, it is reversal of expenditure. So coming back here, in the 3,000 entry, ma'am, this 3,000 is not only chocolates. This 3,000 rupees is multiple inventory, raw material inventory, WIP, that is semi-finished goods, finished goods. Idile pathina, there are store item, consumables, packing materials. So, நீ என்னெல்லாம் packing materials நீங்க buy பண்ணியோ, what and all store items that you have purchased here, if that is not consumed in the current year, from which if I have not derived the benefit in the current year, so that I will remove it in the current year expenditure. I will not record that as current year expenditure. So, the question what you asked is, stores, spares, consumables, and loose tools. Is it revenue expenditure? Yes, only if they are used in the current year, consumed in the current year, from which I've got the benefit. If not, then all of this will go to your closing inventory. And closing inventory goes where in the balance sheet? Asset side. So to that extent, it becomes your capital expenditure. So நீ வாங்கின stores, spares use பண்ணிட்ட அப்படின்னா it is revenue expenditure. The unused part of it becomes your capital expenditure. Got it, not got it? Now, once again, let me finish this. Inventories. Now the meaning of inventory is given where? In accounting standard 2. What are they telling? Inventories are assets. Aha. Inventories are assets held for sale in the ordinary course of business. Inventories are assets held for sale. Held for sale. Manufacturer, what is he holding for sale? Is he holding the raw material for sale? No. Manufacturer is having raw material for consumption. Consumption means what? Manufacturing. Apo. Semi-finished goods, is it for sale? Semi-finished goods, do we sell? Generally, no. So it is not held for sale. Third, finished goods. Is finished goods held for sale? Yes. So first point is talking about finished goods. From whose point of view? Manufacturer point of view. Okay. What else is held for sale? So trader will hold traded goods for sale. Apana, this also includes the goods held for sale or resale in the business, which is traded goods. Got it, not got it? What is sale? Two meanings. When a manufacturer sells the goods to the wholesaler, we call that a sale, first time sale. When a wholesaler sells it to the retailer, some people call it as resale, some people call it as sale. Okay, va. Either ways you can use it, no problem. Now, resale ki innor meaning irukku. If you go to second hand shop, they sell the product. That is, the manufacturer or the dealer has sold goods to customer. Customer has given it back to some other second hand company. That second hand company is reselling the product. That is also called as resale. Purida. So sale and resale meaning is clear. Okay. So first line is only talking about finished goods and trading goods. To be more precise, this example I have given out of our understanding. In the original AS, this language is not given. You have to interpret first line na enna அப்படிங்கிறது. நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். The first line is talking about finished goods and traded goods. It is my interpretation. Tell me if your interpretation is different or same. Same? Okay. Second line tells about inventories are assets in the process of production of such sale, which is in the process of production. Something which is in the process of production. Some is which is in the process of production. What is it? Work in progress. So second line talks about work in progress. Third, inventories are assets in form of materials. In form of materials. Materials are of two types. Raw material, packing material. Raw material, packing material. Okay, not okay. So inventories are assets in the form of material. Packing material, raw material. Or supplies. Supplies nenadu? Stores, spares, loose tools, which are consumed. Consume means not consume like this. Consume means I'm using in the business during the production process. Onna manufacture பண்ணும்போது அல்லது service கொடுக்கும்போது. Got it, not got it. So this way, what have they covered here? Raw material, packing material, stores, spares, loose tools, etc., etc. That way, in this meaning, they've covered all these items. Got it, not got it. If this is not sufficient, I've given one elaborated meaning in the theory. Adadu, this is the entire depth theory part. This is the chart. Chart is for quick revision. This is for detailed theory. Got it, not got it. I'll just read what is given here. Inventories are asset held for sale. Held for sale in the ordinary course of business. What is ordinary course of business? Adha enoda business. What is my ordinary course of business? Taking classes, collecting coaching fee. That is my ordinary course of business. So what is meant by this? These are finished goods, merchandise. Goods are also called as merchandise that a business keeps ready for sale to customer as a part of their regular business operation. As a part of their regular business operation. Finished goods manufactured and held for sale by the manufacturer. Traded goods or merchandise held for sale or resale by the trader. First hand seller means sale. Second hand seller means resale. Got it, not got it. For example, if you're running a clothing store, shirt becomes your finished goods or traded goods. Okay, not okay. This is called as inventory held for sale in the ordinary course of business. If you're running a mobile phone, electronic shop, mobile phone becomes your inventory. If you're having a car showroom, car becomes your inventory. Got it, not got it. Okay. Next. Inventory is asset in the process of production for such sale. Inventory is asset which is there in the process of production of such sale. And the product sale பண்றதுக்கு in process ல இருக்கிற item that is called as second item. These are semi-finished goods, which is nothing but work in progress goods that are still being manufactured or processed. They are not ready for sale, but will become saleable only after the manufacturing is complete, only after production is complete. For example, half assembled furniture. ஒரு furniture ரெடியா இருக்கு. எப்படி தெரியுமா? Wooden furniture ரெடியா இருக்கு. அதுல polish பண்ணல. It is there in the raw wood format. Chair is ready. Chair is ready. Polishing is not done. Can I sell that furniture? Not possible because nobody will buy it because it is not looking nice. To make it look nice, I have to do a lot of painting, coloring, etc. Apana, that is called as half manufactured furniture. Got it, not got it. This is called as semi-finished goods. Batter in the process of making cake. I gave example of batter. So batter in our example is what? Semi-finished goods. Fabric partially stitched into garment in a textile unit. I am running a business of manufacturing this shirt. In the shirt, எல்லாமே ரெடியா இருக்கு. Button போடல. Button is not done. Button work is pending. So can I sell the shirt as it is? Not possible. அப்ப அந்த shirt button போடாத வரைக்கும் it is semi-finished goods. Got it, not got it. Multiple examples I gave you to ensure that your mind is clear. Clear or not clear? Okay. Then inventory are asset in the form of materials or supplies to be consumed in the production process or rendering services. Meaning, these are raw material, including packing material, stores, spares, including consumables, loose tools, etc., which are used in the manufacturing process or for production of services. But these are not sold directly to the customer. Packing materials, did I buy to sell? No, I'm going to use it in my production purpose. Got it, not got it. That is what they're trying to say. For example, flour and sugar used in baking cake. Flour and sugar used in baking cake. These are raw material. Without this, I cannot manufacture cake. I cannot bake the cake. Printing paper used for printing services. I'm into printing services. So, for example, unga book print from the printing company. So, they buy a lot of raw materials, which is in form of paper, A4 sheet. That is their raw material. Lubricants and welding rods used in the factory. Got it, not got it. All these are your consumable stores. So, inventory, what a formula என்னது? Raw material ka value, WIP value, finished goods value, stores and spares value, and packing material value. All this put together. This is the complete formula. இல்ல உனக்கு ஒரு ஐட்டம் இல்ல அப்படின்னா அது விட்டுருங்க. If some business does not have stores and spares, eliminate it. Got it, not got it. Now, there is something which will be excluded from inventory. Who says this? Accounting standard 2 says that there are some items, spare part, servicing equipment, standby equipment, which I will exclude. What is this concept? If you come to the chart, first I gave the meaning of inventories. Below that, I gave one chart. Out of the above inventory, what we are speaking, there are some inventory which will be included in the inventory and some will be excluded. Got it, not got it. I'm talking about certain tools and parts which are general in nature. What nature? General in nature. What does it mean? Such tools and parts, I can use it for any machinery. I can use it for any purpose. This general. Got it, not got it. Tell me no. If that is the case, என்கிட்ட இருக்கிற tools and parts வந்து general இருக்கு. I can use it for any purpose அப்படின்னா that tools and inventory will be recorded in AS2 for the purpose of valuation of inventory. And the tool and part order valuation will happen as per accounting standard 2. But sometimes there are certain tools, certain parts which are not general. For what purpose you purchased it, for that purpose only you can use it. You cannot use it for any other purpose. You cannot use it for any other purpose. What is general tools? I have some, let's say, nut bolt. This nut bolt, I can put in any machinery. என்கிட்ட 100 machinery இருக்கு. I can put this for any machinery. But that nut bolt is general or specific? General. So that general tools and spares becomes your inventories. Got it, not got it. You'll include them under inventories. But I have some spare parts. I have some tools. I can use it only for that purpose. I cannot use it for any other purpose. For example, என்கிட்ட UPS இருக்கு. It's a big UPS. I spent 50,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees to put that UPS for my academy. Current poach அப்படின்னா because we are having so much load, no? Projector connect ஆகணும், system connect ஆகணும். So huge investment. Okay, wow. Now what happens is that sometime the battery backup is there, no? Because of the heavy load, it will drain soon. So நாங்க என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா அந்த பேட்டரி ரிமூவ் பண்ணி will put a new battery in place of that. It is exchangeable. இப்போ இந்த கார்ல எல்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, EV car, they are giving you extra battery. So when you're going for a long journey, if you don't get any charging devices anywhere, you can remove that battery and put another battery. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ அந்த பேட்டரி வந்து அந்த காரை தவிர்த்து நீங்க வேற காருக்கு போடலாமா? Not possible. So if there are some tools and parts which I cannot use it for any other purpose, I can use only for that purpose for which I have procured. Got it, not got it. So if any tools and parts is specific to asset அப்படின்னா அப்ப அந்த asset எங்க இருக்கு? Asset வந்து fixed assetல இருக்கு, which is accounted as per accounting standard 10, which is property plant equipment. Last class படிச்சோமா? So அந்த மாதிரி, for example நம்ம கார் எடுத்துக்கலாம். We told about EV car, no? That EV car is what classification? Fixed asset. PP. Got it, not got it? Yes. That replaceable battery is there, no? Will you put under inventory or will you put under asset? AS10. Since this battery is specifically for that car, if car is going to fixed asset, this replaceable battery will also go to the fixed asset. Got it, not got it? In such a case, that battery is there, no? Will be valued as per AS10, will be depreciated as per AS10. That will not be valued as per AS2. Got it, not got it? Inventory includes general tools. There are some machinery spares not specific to a particular item. They are not specific to a particular item of fixed asset, which can be used generally for various fixed assets. Such items should be treated as inventory as per AS2. Such machinery spare should be charged to the statement of P&L when they are consumed in the ordinary course of business. Got it, not got it? இங்க நிறைய டூல்ஸ் இருக்கு. அந்த டூல்ஸ் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா என்னோட எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர் But will I record everything as expenditure? No, no, no. To what extent I'm using them, to that extent it is my expenditure. The unused part of it will go to your closing stock as asset. Got it, not got it. Now, coming to certain items which inventory excludes. So AS2 says that certain items are excluded from inventory. Who are they? Specific tools and parts. Inventory excludes spare part, servicing equipment, standby equipment, which are specific to asset. In our example, replaceable battery is only usable for that car, not for any other car, not for any other purpose. And the battery, can I use for my UPS? Not possible. UPS later battery, can I put it for my EV car? Not possible. Upon the battery is for that specific purpose. So in that case, inventory excluded, which are specific to assets, which means the definition of PPE will be accounted as per that PPE. So these three items will be accounted as per accounting standard 10. Got it, not got it. Accounting standard 10 talks about what? Fixed assets, tangible fixed asset. Shortly and sweetly we call this as PPE, which is nothing but property, plant, equipment. Same point I mentioned here also. Inventory excludes these items which are specific to assets. Hence it is covered as per AS10. Inventory included these items. அப்படின்னு mention பண்ணிருக்கேன். Theory-லையும் chart-லையும். Okay, not okay? Okay. So, in today's class, what did we study, people? Types of inventories. Types means what? Categories of inventory. புரியுதா? In the category வந்து as it is. புரியுதா? Disclosure of AS2 says that you have to show raw material value separately, WIP separately, store spare separately, packing material separately. It is a disclosure that is required by AS2. So in the categories are given by accounting standard 2, which is nothing but different types of inventories. Then we try to understand நம்ம different types பத்தி பேசணும் இல்லையா, அதோட மீனிங் என்ன? What is the meaning of raw material? What is the meaning of semi-finished goods? What is finished goods? What is stores, spares, consumable, loose tools, packing materials? In depth we understood the meaning of inventories. Got it, not got it? This is what we discussed so far. In the next class, my focus is going to be on what is the system of maintaining inventory. There are two systems. One is periodic inventory system. Second is perpetual inventory system. 2 times in the foundation examination, 2 times they've asked the difference between question. What is the difference between periodic inventory and perpetual inventory? 2 times they've asked. Very, very important. Half the people, they skip this and go because they don't understand head and tail also of this topic. Got it, not got it? So we will discuss about this in depth in the next class. Okay, not okay? So whatever we have discussed so far in today's class, are we clear? Okay, what did we discuss in beginning? Well, let's do a very quick revision. What did we discuss in beginning? First, what did we discuss? First, we understood why closing stock is appearing in the credit side of trading account. This is very important. Yes or no? Because we understood that this closing stock valuation, if not done properly, my profitability will go different. I mean, the value will become different. Profitability will alter. If profitability alters, your taxation will alter. So it is very important that we derive the value of the closing stock correctly. So we first understood why closing stock is appearing on the credit side of trading account. Second, we understood that there are a lot of doubts people have in the process of valuing the closing stock. What quantity should I take? That oil example I gave you. All oil, if you mix, which oil has been taken first? Nobody knows. So in deriving the quantity of the closing stock, we have a problem. Then we had a problem that value, what value should I multiply with? Only cost price, or along with cost price, are we supposed to multiply some other value? So that problem we had. Got it, not got it? Now, third problem, should I take cost or NRV? Should I take cost or NRV? Or cost NRV, whichever is lower or whichever is higher. So like that, lot of problem we have. So for giving solution to these problem, accounting standard 2 was drafted. Got it, not got it? So once we completed this, we went to understand what are the different types of inventory. After understanding that, we understood the different meanings of each items of inventory. This is what you discussed in today's class. Any problem so far? No. So I'll upload this notes in the software. Please review, that is revise before you come for the next class, so that you'll have something intact in your mind. Next class is going to be a little bit loaded because it is a little more technical. So please come with nice, happy mindset. Okay, not okay? Chalo people, let's wind up. That's all from my side for this session, people. I will see you on the next class, which is on Saturday, 5 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye bye. See you. Take care. Thank you so much.